You can't.
Like, so you have to rip the Band-Aid off.
Have you heard of the guy? He's the president, I think, of El Salvador.
Oh, the guy who made all those the camps for those people?
Yeah. I'm sure there's tons of criticism, right? 100%. But I think El Salvador has become like the safest country in Central and South America.
Yeah, there's no criminals. They're all in jail.
They're all in jail. And I'm sure it's some like, there might even be like a little North Korea shit where it's like, yeah, you're not in the gang, but like your cousin is and you hang out with him and now you're in his prison. And
sure.
Of course. But what they've done is completely like revolutionize the country. And if you ask the other people that are not gang affiliated at all, there's this like undying support. I think he has like a 91% support rating or whatever that is. And it's like, these people feel like they got their lives back. Now, I'm sure as I'm saying, there's going to be people going like, oh, these are civil rights violations. Yeah. You know what else is also a civil rights violation? When your like city is completely run by a gang and you're terrified to let your kid leave the house.
Yeah.
So like there is a version where having more punitive measures for people that are breaking the law will increase safety and the prosperity of the people in that region. Like, in order to get investment into the south side of Chicago, you need to make it safe first. Starbucks isn't opening if it's getting broken into every fucking 100%. Week. So, yeah, it's I like that.
I think one of the first things you would finance is community centers. You finance like a real great community rec center where kids, if their mom's working, no one's there to take care of them. They got real good coaches there.
Yeah.
They got people that can set them up maybe for potential athletic scholarships. They're talented.
Yes, it's great.
Maybe you have people that teach you how to play music.
That's where I went when I was a kid. You know, I went to the Carmine Street Recreation Center. That's where I played basketball. And it was this beautiful place, this amazing oasis where, like, not only are you getting to play friends, you know, meet friends and stuff like that, but I'm getting to compete. I'm getting to play against guys way better than me.
Yeah.
And there are these, I mean, even as I say this right now, I'm like, I got to, like, donate money to, like, they created this place where there was a lot of kids in those programs that they might have ended up doing some fucked up shit, man. And they had a place where they could go. There was, like, a safe haven.
Yeah.
And, look at us talking like some libs on this pod, man.
Well, I think we are liberal.
Of course we are. That's the biggest
problem.
Misconception of all of this is that we don't want this place to be better, but there have to be certain changes that we make.
I'm socially about as liberal as it gets.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in a social safety net, too. I'm a firm believer in welfare and food stamps. I just think there's a way to address the root of the problem, which is people with no hope. And the way to do that is you got to give them hope. You have to make it safer for them to live where they live. You have to make it healthier for them to live where they live. And then I don't think it would cost that much to provide guidance for a bunch of kids that want guidance. And if you have good, solid role models that know how to do that kind of stuff, and they can all work together and build a program, and then what if those kids wind up being like really talented musicians or really talented athletes or whatever the fuck it is?
What's happening at the mothership
classes?